What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my wish list for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, so let's jump right into the video. The first thing I want to talk about is the level cap increase, and I do know that the devs did mention that in one of their streams that they were going to increase the level cap, and I honestly thought they were going to do it for the 1-year anniversary, but they didn't, so that's definitely the top of my list. And I think what they should do here is for the level cap increase, I think they should increase it by a lot. Don't increase it to like level 200, increase it to like 400 or even more. You know what I mean? You want people to play the game and to grind for something. You know what I mean? Because when the game first came out, as we all know, level cap is level 99. People hit level 99 within a month, right? So the grind was pretty much over for your account level, right? So I also think what they should do here is, let's say they increase it to 400 level cap. Level 400 is the cap. What they should do here is, let's say if you reach level 150, you unlock a cosmetic. Level 200, you unlock a weapon cosmetic. Level 250, you unlock an execution. You know, things like that to make the people want to play and grind for something. And I also think what they should do here is, I think they should add daily and weekly challenges to earn XP and level up your account, right? I mean, daily challenges and weekly challenges are really good for games. There's a reason why a lot of games have those daily and weekly challenges, because people want to earn XP and play for something, right? And I do think they should have 3 daily challenges per day and maybe 5 to 10 weekly challenges to earn XP. Let me know what you guys think. I think that would be an excellent idea for this game. You know what I mean? I think it would be excellent for the game because it would make people want to play more and grind for their levels and earn stuff the more they level up. The second thing I want to talk about is adding an incentive to the side that's not getting played that often. So for an example, as we all may know, a lot of people like playing victim. There's not that many family players. I mean, there's family players out there, but there's definitely more victim players. So I think what they should do here is, so yeah, for an example, the family side, there's not that many family players, right, compared to victim players. So what they should do here is, if you play family, the side that's not getting played the most, you know, you earn 50% more XP in your matches. And now I think that would actually make more people want to play family, especially if they increase the level cap, right? If they increase the level cap and they add an incentive, so 50% more experience in your matches for whichever side that's not getting played the most. So for an example, like I said, the family side, if they increase the level cap and you play family and you earn 50% more XP, that would actually make more people play family, in my opinion, because, you know, you're earning more XP compared to if you play the victim side, right? So I think they should do that. I mean, I don't want to compare it to DBD, but DBD does that, by the way. If for an example, on DBD, if there's not that many people playing, you know, killer, they add, you know, 100% more blood points after you play killer, right? So I think they should do that because it would make more people want to play the side that's not getting played the most, because you earn that extra XP. And I hope that makes sense to you guys. I hope that makes sense because, you know, I think it would actually be good for the game. So let me know what you guys think. The third thing I want to talk about is unlockables, and I do think this would be huge for the game because, for an example, during the 1-year anniversary, they gave 3 free chainsaw skins for free. And I think what they should do here is, don't just hand out free items. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, hand out free items, but actually make the players earn it. So when they released the 3 free chainsaw skins, I think there should have been 3 separate challenges to earn each chainsaw skin, if that makes sense. I think people want to earn it. I don't think people just want things to be handed to them. A lot of players, when they hop on a video game, so TCM, when they hop on TCM, they want to play for something. They want to earn it. So I think when they release, you know, cosmetics and weapon skins for free in the future, add challenges to it. Make people actually want to play for something and earn stuff. Don't just hand it to them for free. Make them earn it, because players like grinding for something. The fourth thing I want to talk about is an in-game currency, and I do believe that they actually mentioned something about an in-game currency in one of their streams, if I'm not mistaken. But I do believe that an in-game currency would be huge because, like I said before, I talked about the level cap increase, right? So if they increase the level cap, or when they increase the level cap in the future, maybe they will include an in-game currency. And the more you level up, the more in-game currency you get. And with in-game currency, you can purchase cosmetics, characters, execution packs, weapon skins, etc. I think that would be good for the game because it would make people want to play for something and earn something the more they play the game. And I also think what they should do here is, I think they should add challenges to get in-game currency. And obviously, I don't think it should be easy to get in-game currency. So maybe for the challenges, they should make it hard to get the in-game currency. And if they do add hard challenges to get in-game currency, you know, people would grind for it and try really hard to get that in-game currency by doing the hard challenge. You know what I mean? It would make more people want to play the game and play for something. The fifth thing I want to talk about is events and game modes. I think this would be really good for the game, by the way. I think once in a while, they should do events. And I don't mean like double XP events. I mean different types of events for maybe holidays, you know, like a Halloween event, Thanksgiving event, Christmas event. And maybe for those type of events, you can earn cosmetics, weapon skins by doing challenges. And I also think with events, they should do game modes. So for an example, if they do an event in the future, let's say, for a week, maybe do, you know, a random perks game mode, a no HUD game mode, hardcore mode, no perks game mode, default attributes game mode. You know what I mean? Stuff like that to keep it fresh and make people want to play for something and make people want to have fun by playing different game modes. I think that would actually be good for the game in the future. The sixth thing I want to talk about is skill trees and new perks. So let's talk about the skill trees first. A lot of people think for the skill trees, they should have it where for each loadout, you can have different parts of the skill tree. So for an example, people think for loadout 1, you can go to maybe the left side of the skill tree. Loadout 2, you can go to the right side of the skill tree. And loadout 3, you can go down the middle of the skill tree. Honestly, they could do that in the future. That is a possibility. But what I think they should do here is, I don't think they'll do this, but you can only wish, right? This is why it's a wish list. I think once in a while, they should switch the perks around in the skill tree just to switch up the meta and make people try out new perks together. You know what I mean? So maybe like every 3 to 4 months, switch the perks up in the skill tree, and so that people can try different metas and different perks together, like I said before. And what they could also do here is the new perks. Maybe extend the skill tree for each character and add new perks to the skill tree. That will definitely keep things fresh. And that's why I said maybe every 3 to 4 months, switch up the skill tree and move perks around just to keep things fresh and make people try different perks out together. The seventh thing I want to talk about is the button mapping. So with button mapping, you can, you know, switch around your keys for different types of interactions and all that. And I don't think they have that in this game currently. I don't think there is a button mapping, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, a lot of people do want this added to the game. You know why? Because for an example, when you're spamming, for an example, let's say you're running away from a killer and you're near a door and you're running from the killer. It's the same button for a latch and when you're running. So when you're running away from a killer and you're beside a door, sometimes it would make you latch the door instead of running because it's the same button. Same thing goes for like a toolbox and a heal. I mean, they could always switch that around, like heals beside a toolbox, or maybe you can drop the heals when you pick them up. But the thing is, when a lot of people go for like a gap or a toolbox, it's the same button as picking up a heal. So sometimes when I'm in the game, and multiple people when they're in the game, they try to go for the toolbox, but instead they pick up the heal. And sometimes when they go for a door slam, they pick up a bone scrap right beside them. And sometimes, you know, when they're going through a gap, they pick up, you know, the fuse or a heal, because sometimes the fuse and the heals spawn right beside a gap. So maybe in the future, you know, they could add, you know, a button mapping system into the game. I don't think they have that currently in the game, but hey, who knows? Maybe in the future they'll add that. The eighth thing I want to talk about is a friends list system and a streamer mode option. So let's just talk about the streamer mode option here real quick. If you guys don't know already, I mean, a lot of games do have the streamer mode option for a reason. With streamer mode, if you turn it on, it would actually hide your name. And I think that would actually be beneficial for a lot of players, because I know there's some players out there that don't want their gamer tag to be out there, and that's completely fine. And I think streamer mode would definitely help content creators, because it would definitely reduce the stream sniping that happens, right? So I think a streamer mode option would be beneficial for content creators and people that don't want their gamer tag to be out there. So for the next thing, the friends list. They did say they're not going to be adding a friends list system into the game, but I think a friends list system would be huge for this game. I mean, it's huge for any game that's crossplay, because instead of having to, you know, send your buddy on a different platform a code after every game, or if it kicks you out after every game, you know, all you have to do with a friends list system is go over their name and just click one button to send them an invite to your game, right? So I think a friends list system would be huge for the game. I think it would be beneficial. I think it would make lobbies, or I think it would make main menu lobbies much more better, because instead of having to, you know, send your buddy a code, all you have to do is go to the friends list system and click one button, like I said before. The last thing I want to talk about is the community check-ins. And if you guys don't know already, the community check-ins is where they do a live stream on Twitch to interact with the community. And I do believe they should do a check-in at least once a month, just to say what's up to the community, interact with the community, and let the community know what's going on with the game. And I think that would be very beneficial, because it will allow us, the players, to, you know, provide them feedback. And I think a lot of people would appreciate it if they do more check-ins, because a lot of people like interacting with the devs through a live stream platform. That's my wish list for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, and I probably did miss a few things, but let me know in the comments, what is your wish list for this game? But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and take care, guys. Have a good day, and see you in the next one.